ships leaving me in the ocean, and I drowned with the tide, giving in like a death by 1,000 concessions. Your confession, you never loved me for who I am, just what you wanted from me. Talking like strangers wrapped in a anger. It's going down. We'll end up back again sooner or later. What comes around goes around. Breaking hearts, showing scars, leave me ripped apart. Cold to touch, not too much, but it's never enough. I'm searching inside, but there is nowhere to hide. Tripping one, fell in love, and now I'm left with this wanting. It's haunting. The poison lips, sinking ships, leaving me comes around, goes around. Breaking hearts, showing scars, leave you ripped apart. Cold to touch, not too much, but it's never enough. I'm searching inside, but there is nowhere to hide. Shifting buttons, fell in love, and now I'm left with wanting. It's haunting. The poison lips, sinking ships, leaving me in the ocean, and I drown with the tide. Giving in like a death by 1,000 concessions. Your confession. You never loved me for who I am, just what you wanted from me. Talking like strangers, wrapped in a anger. It's going down. We'll end up back, yeah, sooner or later. What comes around, goes around. Breaking hearts, showing scars, leave you ripped apart. Cold to touch, not too much, but it's never enough. I'm searching inside, but there is nowhere to hide. There's nowhere left to hide. There's nowhere left to hide. From head to my toes, I can feel it in my bones. When I take it down, I know I'm never letting go. When I think I regret, make you want me to forget. Every night I make you love us being in the sex. Now my heart
No matter what women say, they live to be objectified. I don't want to fuck your degree. What else can you offer me besides sex? I don't want to fuck your personality either. Women want all the accolades of being the boss without any of the responsibilities.
Live from Philadelphia, your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 407th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. It is Tuesday, February 12th, 2019. We are multicasting live to 3 YouTube channels, 3 Facebook pages, as well as Twitter. Let's get right to it. When guys reach their mid-30s, we are sold this myth that older women make the best significant others. Date an older woman, rather, they tell us. They're mature, they're experienced, they treat you better. They don't have time for games. We've all heard this stuff before. Interestingly enough, they don't really start to push the date an older woman myth until, of course, we reach peak value, which is why I said mid to late 30s. They want the highest value men to date potentially the lowest value women. Incidentally enough, that's no accident. Anyway, now to be fair, a lot of what I said is true. Older women do tend to treat you better. Older women can be more mature, and they damn sure don't have time for games or much of anything else for that matter, as they are, of course, older women. But the reasons these are true are not the reasons that the general public would lead you to believe. Older women, or MILFs, I think, or cougars, as they're called in porn and American Pie, they improve themselves simply because time is running out. They've hit the wall. Men of value won't commit to them outside of maybe a one-night stand or a fuck buddy arrangement, and they're running out of options. That's the hard truth. Now, a lot of older women do still retain some of their head-turning assets that got them endless dick in their 20s, albeit at a lower level. Men still want to fuck them. But the reason older women tend to be more patient, the reason older women tend to be a little bit more kind, the reason older women tend to be a little bit better company is out of necessity, not out of the kindness of their hearts and their strong moral character. If women knew that they had 100 years of physical prime, 100 years of looking, feeling, smelling, tasting like they're 22 years old for 100 years, they would spend 99 years, 11 months, and 2 weeks on the carousel before they even begin to start thinking about settling down. And most of those girls would probably push it to the last day of year 100. The point is, guys, is that older women are less terrible because they have to be, not because they want to be. If they were still young and hot, they'd still be walking around like stuck-up high school bitches whose shit doesn't stink. But Father Time always collects his debt for having given any given woman absolute power over men for the better part of a decade. We have older women out here who appear to be good partners or good girlfriends. Now, before we go any further, let's define an older woman in red pill terms. This is simple. An older woman is a woman over 30, period. That's it. I don't want to hear it. A woman over 30 is an older woman, and that is all there is to it. Listen, guys, Devin is an older woman. Yes, my girlfriend is an older woman. She just turned 35 yesterday. Now, fortunately, for her, she still looks great in her mid-30s. She's got the body of a 24-year-old because she's a genetic freak, as you guys can see. Devin got lucky, but she is a rare exception to the rule. But knowing that Father Time is undefeated, I've taken measures to preserve that porn star body she's got for as long as I can to make sure I still want to fuck her for the next few years. But I digress. Way back in episode 247, I debunked 7 myths about the fabled and fetishized cougars and MILFs of the world that most people are grossly unaware of. One such myth is that cougars are easy. Take a listen.
The next myth that was dispelled during my time, I guess, in the jungle hunting cougars, is that older women are easy to game, okay? Anyone who believes this or tells other people this they've probably never fucked a good-looking older woman and probably never will. Again, you have to think of it in this context. If you think that a 42-year-old who's basically been eye-fucked by every man since she was a teenager or probably even younger is just gonna lift up her skirt if you just walk up, say hello, and buy her a drink, you're out of your mind. That's not even close to what happens. She's got years of men fawning over her. And over time, this inflates her already oversized ego to the point to where she requires, like her entitlement monkey is bionic, all right? You can't just walk up and do a couple of parlor tricks and expect her to drop her panties. You still have to have game to fuck older women.
Now, in that episode, I debunked 6 other myths, and you guys can check that episode out. That's episode 247 on DonovanSharpe.com or Patreon.com/DonovanSharpe. All of that said, older women do have their advantages, but they also have their drawbacks. And this is what I am going to discuss tonight. I'm going to talk about 6 pros and 6 cons of dating older women based on my own personal experiences. My opening rant is brought to you by Tactical Soap. Tactical Soap is a natural pheromone soap that enhances alpha status, masculinity, attractiveness, and charisma. Tactical soaps are formulated with bioidentical pheromone blends designed to enhance the alpha male attitudes that women love and men respect. You can buy Tactical Soap through my affiliate link on DonovanSharpe.com or the Donovan Sharpe mobile app if you are a patron, and be sure to use the promo code Donovan to get an additional 10% off. If you have a question about either the pros or the cons of dating older women, give me a call. 914-205-5356. Again, that is 914-205-5356. If you have an unrelated question about girls, game, finance, fitness, or anything else that pertains to increasing your value and agency as a man, book a one-on-one consultation on DonovanSharpe.com/consults. Follow, add, and like me on Facebook and Twitter. Just do a quick search for Donovan Sharpe on either platform. You can also follow me on Instadon, which is found on my mobile app, available, again, only to patrons. If you want access to all of my content, which includes the brand new Donovan Sharpe mobile app, go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. There you will find the entire archive of all complete episodes of TSR Live, both audio and video, so you can listen on the go or watch at your leisure. You guys can watch my show Monday through Friday afternoons, or I'm sorry, Monday through Thursday afternoons at 5 Eastern. But if you want to be able to rewatch or re-listen to these episodes in their entirety, less than 17 cents a day is all it takes. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my weekly newsletter to stay in the know on all things Donovan Sharpe. Being on my email list also comes in handy in the event that I get deplatformed here or anywhere else. Not going to blow up your inbox, guys. Don't worry about that. But if you don't want to miss anything, subscribe to the weekly newsletter. If you like what you hear, if you get something out of my content and you want to contribute, you can do so through my Streamlabs link, www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharpe. Again, that is www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharpe. And the number one, www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharpe, and the number one. As I mentioned before, the Donovan Sharpe mobile app is now available. It is the first and only mobile app in the Manosphere and is only available to my patrons. You can buy TSR merchandise, read my books, patronize my sponsors, as well as schedule and pay for consultations, and you can do that all right from the app. You can also join Instadon, which is my private social media feed exclusive to mobile app users. Android users can get push notifications, so you'll always know when and where I go live, as well as announcements, such as new TSR gear added to the shop, release dates of my upcoming books, and so forth. So become a patron today and download the Donovan Sharpe mobile app now. Let us go ahead and check the chat to see who's in the house. For whatever reason, I think Devin's in the kitchen. Devin, if you are watching or listening, I am very thirsty and very hot. I need you to bring me a glass of ice water, and I need you to turn on the fan. Devin, calling all white girls with long blonde hair and porn star buddies. Daddy's thirsty and he's hot. Come take care of your boy. All right, let's see what's going on here in the chat. Mr. Mink pops the cherry. Hellfighter gets sloppy seconds. Lorenzo Davis gets to fuck her in the ass. Luigi Conti gets to finish on her face. Chase Rubidoo gets to get it all on video. Area code 512. I see you on the line. I'll be with you in just a second. Ryan Sullivan thought he was fourth. He gets to stand outside of the hotel room and listen to all the fun from the outside. Charles Caballero, good to see you in here. Little Rock 2517. Don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome to the Towers. Mark Gordon, welcome to the Towers. Rob Cruz is in the house. Freelance Ronin. Looks like the notifications are working very, very well. Winston Wolf says most of the gentle G's in the house. Very good. Chris Von Erich, appreciate that. Thank you, Dev. Make sure you get that fan. Hey. Yeah, turn on the fan. Thank you. Low, on low, not high. Good girl, good girl. Fazel Ali says, it's ironic that Western civilization contributed so many positive things to us, yet modern liberalism could spell its end. Wow. Very profound. Truer words never spoken. Miami J's in the house. Jumpellis Meaty says, it's a mad fetish. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Listen, man, guys never really started liking, as far as I know, liking older women until the advent of pornography. So. Armando Moreno is in the house. Love Seat Shouty says, that's a badass MILF in that thumbnail, Donovan. Well, Love Seat Shouty, that is Devin. That is my girlfriend. That's the woman who gets the privilege of sleeping in the same bed as me every night. Psh, the ass that you saw smacked at the beginning, that was Devin. The moan that you heard, that was Devin. The ass that I stamped at the beginning, that was Devin. Devin is Donovan's property. Devin is happy to be Donovan's property. Devin is no thumbnail. Miami J says, fuck the MILFs, nothing more. So Miami J has gone full meathead red pill. Minister Jap is in the motherfucking house. My man, Minister Jap, one of the coldest flame-throwing niggas on YouTube right now. His ass had a field day on Cynthia G. Minister Jap could probably start another YouTube channel just talking shit about Cynthia G, you'd have 20,000 subscribers in 20 days. I can promise you that. Shout out to Minister Jap in the motherfucking house. Good to see you in here, my friend. Area code 512. Hang tight. I'm going to be with you in a minute. Good stuff. Smart RN says vasectomy years ago, but I never tell him. Straight up. Now you got to keep that game on point, brother. Fernando Trejo says senior citizen discount. Kyle Mitchell's in the house. He says older women are like Terrell Owens at the end of his career when he was begging for a job. He was a total ass when he was in his prime, but he became really nice when no one wanted him past 30. I would beg to differ. You see, I live in the city of Philadelphia, and T.O. gave us 1.5 really good years, right? That second year didn't really work out so well. T.O. was 31 when we got him. He was past 30. Listen, T.O. was the hot girl who maintained some of his hotness and still acted like he was 21 years old, and he got away with it because he's talented. He ended up going to the Cowboys and the Bengals and other teams, but yeah. Listen, there were teams that had to deal with his bullshit when he was past 30. I like the analogy, though. I like the analogy. Very, very nice. Fernando Trejo congratulating me once again on the app. Appreciate that. Lone Revolver is in the house. Fitness for life. Kareem Hunt is back. Well, kinda. Listen, I told you niggas that Kareem Hunt was going to be signed again. I told y'all he was going to be back in the NFL. Y'all hating ass niggas, y'all white knights. Oh, Kareem Hunt is done. No, Kareem Hunt is young and talented. Yeah, Ray Rice. Ray Rice was past the football wall. Ray Rice was no longer productive, so Ray Rice was out of the league. I told y'all motherfuckers Kareem Hunt would be back, and wouldn't you know it, he's back. Yeah, he's going to miss half the season. He might even miss 10 games. But listen, he's young and he's talented, and he's cheap. Michael Milano is in the house, says, I'm 51, 30 to 40-year-old MILFs are my go-to. Straight up, Michael Milano has all the game. That dude stays fucking. I'm not kidding. Excellent. Kyle Mitchell says, if MILFs are T.O., then I am the Seahawks. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Excellent. Excellent. Danny Piccini says, are those pics in the screen to Donovan's right his girlfriend? Yes, Danny. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Absolutely. 914-205-5356 is the number to call if you want to get on the show. Got a couple of callers on the line. Area code 919. I'm going to get to you in just a second. Let us start out with area code 512. You're on live with Donovan. Go ahead.
Hey, Donovan, how you doing, man?
Doing good, brother. How you doing?
This is good. This is Mr. Pirate Brain. You see me in the chat.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I was calling to chime in on that. I'm older. I mean, I'm in my 50s, but I started messing with older women a while back because I have one daughter that I was fortunate enough to get custody of, and she was raised by me.
Oh, good. Good.
So I didn't fall into that child support trap. But I didn't want to fall into it, so I started fucking with women that were past menopause. You know, it was a choice.
Sure, you don't want to knock them up.
Yeah, I don't want to knock them up. You know, and sometimes you find some that realize that they've hit the wall and they're grateful, and sometimes you find some that don't even realize they hit the wall and they're full of shit. Those are the ones you dump, pump and dump.
Listen, check this out. Women are always the last to know that they've hit the wall. They're always the last to know. They're the last to know it, and they're the last to acknowledge it. When they wake up one day and they're 37, they think, holy shit, I'm past the wall. I've hit the wall.
Yeah. And this Western society, to me, has ruined it for women. I mean, look, this morning, I'm home. I'm on disability. I was watching The View this morning. You know, they had Lorena Bobbitt on there.
No.
Yeah, Lorena Bobbitt was on The View, and they were talking about abuse, domestic violence.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, how can they have this hoe on there talking about domestic violence when she is the biggest, most famous perpetrator of domestic violence? Because she admitted that he wasn't raping her. So what, you got mad because he screwed around on you?
Right. Unbelievable, man.
And-
And,
and-
you know,
but
the difference
She gets
is...
to be lifted up as a victim.
Right, right. Even though she chopped another man's dick off, he didn't abuse her that we know of. He didn't rape her. She just caught him cheating, and she cut his dick off. If men ran around cutting the tits off of women who cheated on them, we would have titless women. Number one. Number two, the first time it happened, we'd give him a life sentence. This is just how this goes. This is the double standard. Thanks for the call, area code 512.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks for the call, area code 512. I'm going to get to the next caller here. Yeah, he's right. Lorena Bobbitt is hailed as a hero, and I don't watch The View. Like, I don't watch TV, man. Like, I have ESP, like, I'm either listening to ESPN radio or I'm watching here or Fox, Fox Sports 1. I just don't, but it doesn't surprise me that Lorena Bobbitt was on TV. Let's go to area code 949. Area code 949, you are on Live with Donovan.
7645.
Okay, well, looks like area code 949 was taking care of some business, so we are going to take care of our business. Very good. Okay, so there appears to be a slight, there looks like there is a slight lip sync issue. Hang on a second. Let me close. Here we go. Let me close. Close Photoshop. Let me close Audacity. What the fuck is? I swear to God, man. My goddamn computer is starting to act like, quit this shit. It's starting to act like a Windows computer where it's fucking opening shit up that has no business being opened up. Unbelievable. All right, does that sound a little bit? I know that on the replay, I think the sound like matches up or whatever, but we'll figure it out. My bad. Actually, no, that is not Devin's face in the thumbnail. I thought he was talking about the pictures here on the right. No, the woman in the thumbnail, I just Googled, good-looking older woman in a bikini, and there she was. No, the woman in the photo, the woman on the thumbnail is not Devin. Yeah, it looks like I'm still out of. All right, well, that's just how it's going to be. My guess is that the when I close Blog Talk Radio, maybe that will improve it. I don't know. I did not restart my computer, but listen, at least you guys can hear me, so I think we'll be okay. Let's take one more phone call, and then that'll be it for the night. Area code 951. You're on Live with Donovan. Go ahead.
What's up, Donovan? This is Charles Caballero.
There he is, Charles Caballero in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Got some good checks. Got some credit cards that came in
Good.
last weekend, and
All right.
make good money. So anyway, so this one's related to yesterday. It bounces into today with the whole thing about the password and strength.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So all right. So anyway, new prospect. She works out my gym. 29, recently single mother of 2, fine as fuck.
Okay.
So anyway, so we talked for a bit, and out of nowhere, 9 days ago, last Sunday, she asked me, "I want to do the lift from Dirty Dancing." Like,
say
the
what?
scene with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And Jennifer Grey.
Yeah, that one, the Time of Lapse song. Anyway,
So what happened?
So, well, we tried it a few times. It was just her running her tits in my face, which was awesome. And then, so we started texting a little bit, trying again. I can do it. It's close, but yeah, I can get it there. But point being, I don't know, it's just getting real comfortable now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And, and I don't know, honestly, I don't know what to expect of that. Like, everything in my old self saying that she just wants to do it because she looks at me as a friend, but
Right.
at the same time, there's been times when I pick her up, she get up, and then I go down, she falls down on me, and, I just grab her ass without even thinking.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me pick you up there.
Yeah, but so I wanted to get your take on it in that, well, is this like a form of flirting? Does she want me to go farther? I told her, I even told her, dude, we got to try this at the club one of these days.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Listen.
So what did your take?
Yeah. Listen. It sounds like she definitely is into you. She has 2 kids, so that automatically dismisses her for a long-term relationship. But yeah, listen. The only good thing about single mothers is that they're easy targets. They're always looking to fuck. They're easy to fuck. They're easy to game. We all talk about the fact, sluts are bad and sluts are this and sluts are that. Well, absolutely. But by the same token, Sluts are easy pussy, so sluts are good for us all.
Yes, sir, and I agree with that completely.
Good stuff, man.
I don't like how. Thank you, man. So, what would you do in that situation then?
What would I do in that situation? Dude, listen, I would,
like that?
brother, listen, man, I would rinse and repeat, man. I would keep up with the text game. I wouldn't take her to the club, okay? I do like I do like the fact that you said, hey, we got to try that at the club sometime. Move off of the dirty dancing thing and tell her, hey, you know what? I've actually got the dirty dancing on video. I've got it on Netflix. Come over and we'll watch it sometime. Boom, there you go. There's your opportunity. She'll know what's up.
Okay.
Good stuff, man.
Awesome.
Keep me posted, Charles. Charles Caballero is in the house. Charles is my guy, man. Charles is my guy. He is the strongest person. Or actually, I'll put it to you this way. He has the strongest handshake I've ever felt. Like, straight up. I've never met anyone who has a stronger handshake than moi. Cece is definitely one of those people. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. The pros and cons of dating older women. The first advantage is that older women are better cooks. At least the ones who are in their late 30s, early 40s. Now, listen, most women in this country, they don't know how to cook, especially younger women. Usually, 28-year-old girls, 28-year-old girls are, they know how to make microwave hot dogs and tater tots. But older women, the reason why they cook better is, listen, they've been around longer. This is by virtue of time, right? And listen, all older women can cook. Dude, fuck buddies. One-night stands. It doesn't matter what the relationship was at that point or at that level. Most older women can cook a lot better than younger women. Now, regardless of the status that they were, all of them could cook. They weren't all Michelin star chefs, but they were all above average. But all of them had above average culinary faculty. Now, Devin, she cooks very, very well. And one of the reasons that she cooks very, very well is because she worked in kitchens to pay her way through community college. She had to work her way through college. Her mother is also a very good cook, and she happened to pass that down to her daughter. So the first benefit to dating older women is, of course, they're better cooks. Number two, this one's pretty obvious. Better blowjobs, right? Older women suck dick a lot better than younger women. Listen, again, it's because they've been around longer. Older women are world-class cocksuckers. Now, younger girls are closing the gap. There's no doubt about that. I think it's safe to say that younger girls have fucked more guys these days than the older women did yesteryear. The average 20-year-old girl has fucked far more guys here in 2019 than the average 20-year-old girl back in the 80s. I can guarantee you that. Of course, they've got the smartphones. They can literally, like George Bruno calls it, it's a box of dicks. You can literally just summon dick right to your location. All right? But again, this is simple math. The more cock a woman sucks, the better she gets out of it. Older women have fucked more men than younger women. Than younger women. This is just all there is to it. And if they fucked more, they have sucked more. And we're talking about women. Older women have had 20 years or more on the cock carousel. Most girls start fucking around 14, 15 years old. So by the time she's 34, 35, dude, she will suck the color off your dick. If you're a black man, she will suck the black off yo nigga dick, nigga, for real. And if you have a white dick, she'll suck it so good it'll be clear. It's like, oh shit, like you sucked the white off my dick. I can see right through my fucking cock. Look at that. I can see my face. I can see your face through my cock. Now, as far as sex is concerned, older women don't really fuck any better or any worse than younger women. And for the record, there's no skill. Like, women aren't good in bed, right? Yes, like you can't say, oh, my woman is great in bed. No, women aren't good in bed. Yes, attractiveness and willingness and blowjob skills do make a difference, but there's no real skill in getting fucked. They just lay there and get fucked. Getting fucked isn't a skill. Blowjobs are a skill, and older women are much better at it. Number 3, and this is a big one. Older women almost never turn you down for sex. Guys, I've dated plenty of older women. I fucked plenty of broads in their mid to late 30s, early 40s. One chick told me she was 47. She's probably closer to 50. Hot as shit. She was from LA, plastic everything. But when dating older women, all of them, okay, I've almost never been turned down for sex. The few times I did, it was because she was on her period. And a few times I actually made her show me her tampon. Right? Like, show me your tampon. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But that bitch showed it to me, didn't she? I made Devin show me tampons during the training process. I'm wanting to fuck. She's like, well, I'm on my period. All right, prove it to me. She shows me her tampon. She's all incredulous. All right, no problem. Looks like it's blowjob and anal day. The reason older women don't turn you down is they know that as a man of value, you've got options. They know that younger, hotter girls are after you. So they want to keep your balls drained so you don't have any more semen for the younger bitches. Listen, guys, women know when a guy can fuck other girls, okay? All older women can do is be feminine, be kind, and be docile. If your balls are drained, just like I said, you don't have any more juice for any other woman, at least hypothetically, theoretically in their minds. So the third advantage to dating or fucking older women is that they almost never turn you down for sex. If you are watching on Facebook, Twitter, or on one of my backup YouTube channels, come on over to my main channel to watch the rest of the show. Search for Donovan Sharpe on YouTube, and the first channel you see with my face as the logo right over my shoulder here, right over my head here. That's the channel you should come to and subscribe to. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or one of my backup YouTube channels, come to my main YouTube channel to watch the rest of this episode. All right, let's go back to the chat here as I shrink the audience. Got to make sure I don't nix the wrong feed. Oh, very good. That's impressive. I actually had quite a few people watching on all of my platforms. Good stuff. Chief Wildfire says, phone lines down. This is 949. My bad. Yeah. Phone lines are down. I think it's slowing down. I think it was slowing it down. You were talking to somebody when I had you on, and I'm not a waiter, so it is what it is. Sean C says, Kung Fu Grip. Sad Boy says, they aren't worth it. Lower sex drive. Maybe. I don't know. Devin likes to fuck. Ryan Sullivan says, what is a 9 in her 40s? A series of Botox injections. Very good. Danny Piccini says, because they have no teeth. Oh, fucking hell. That's fucked up, man. Oh, my God. Freelance Ronan says, these young chicks can't boil water without having to call the fire. Dude, these young bitches cannot cook to save their lives, dude. Man, listen, I'm trying to let y'all, man, seriously, I'm trying to let y'all know. These bitches out here cannot fucking cook. Guys, I've told you about, dude, I dated a young hot girl. Her name is Chrissy. Huge fake tits. Met her when she was 19. Fucked her until she was 20. Actually, no. I met her when she was 19. We were on and off. Kind of sort of made her my girlfriend. I paid for cooking classes. She was an abject disaster. She didn't want to do it. Was fucked up. Oops, I lost the chat. Hold on. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Javon Smiley says, as a millennial, he can vouch for that. Absolutely. Remy RP says, I love MILFs. Zuzu says, a period doesn't stop nothing but a sentence. That's funny as shit. Freelance Ronan says, Zuzu, you like ketchup on the hot dog, man? Listen, I don't care. Dude, if I'm horny enough, dude, I will fuck a girl on her period. Straight up. Fuck that. Straight up. It's not something I do often, but yeah, I will fuck a girl. Dude, I will fuck when I'm on my period. When a girl's on her period. Kyle Mitchell points out the obvious. He says, Donovan is not the View's target audience. No, I am not. No, I am not. The rest of the benefits of dating older women, along with more of your comments after the break. We'll be right back.
TSR Live is brought to you by Good Vibes CBD Oil. Good Vibes reduces stress, anxiety, and mellows you out. Use it right before bed to get the best night's sleep you've ever had. Buy Good Vibes CBD oil through Donovan's affiliate link on DonovanSharpe.com. Use promo code Donovan15 to get 15% off.
Gentlemen, my girlfriend gives me slutty, submissive sex anytime I want. She does it all, guys. Swallowing, anal, facials, anything I want. All while looking like the porn star slut I trained her to be behind closed doors, and she never turns me down. Ever. If you want to know how to get this kind of slutty, submissive, porn star sex from your wife or girlfriend anytime you want, if you want to add more girls to your harem, or if you're looking to improve yourself as a man, booking a one-on-one consultation with me is the solution. Now, I don't give my clients theories or ideas or say things like, maybe you should try this, or I've heard of so-and-so try this, and it worked. That's not how I roll. I advise men based on my own personal experience, on what I've done in the past, and what I continue to do to this day to get the sex I want out of my woman. I will give you actionable, real-world solutions that any man, including yourself, can put into practice today and start seeing results. And if there's any doubt in your mind whatsoever as to whether or not I know what I'm talking about, do not pay me a dime until you scroll through my social media feeds. Let's face it, there are a lot of guys out here who are posers. They regurgitate what they hear guys like myself talk about on a daily basis. We all know that any idiot can get in front of a camera and say, my girlfriend does whatever I want, whenever I want. But I'm the only one who actually proves it. Now, my consultations are not cheap, but there is a simple way to save a shitload of money on my fees, and that way is to become a patron. As a patron, you can save up to 45% and get up to 30 minutes of consulting each month at no additional charge. So go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe to become a patron, or go to donovansharpe.com/consults. Book your one-on-one consultation today. Welcome back to the 407th edition of TSR Live on a Tuesday. Good to have you guys in tonight. For those of you just joining from my Facebook pages, my Twitter feed, from my other YouTube channels, thanks for coming over. Be sure to subscribe to my weekly newsletter to stay in the know in the event that I get deplatformed here or anywhere else. As always, if you want to make a contribution to the show, you can do so at my Streamlabs link, www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharpe and the number 1. I am putting that in the chat right now. If you'd like your music featured on TSR Live, send me a few tracks. Make sure you include your stage name, the names of your track, your label, and where your music can be found. Send those to tsr@donovansharpe.com. That's tsr@donovansharpe.com. That last track was Head Underwater by The Failsafe. That's one of their newest tracks, and it has never been played until right now. So you guys are the very first to hear it. Super talented band. Same guys who put the lyrics to my theme song. Be sure to visit their website, wearethefailsafe.com. They've got some big announcements coming up, and you can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Just search We Are the Sailface, all one word when you search. And of course, I'll link them on this video when I repost it. I'll link them on Patreon, and at some point, I will get Devin to put them on my website. They'll also be on the Donovan Sharpe mobile app here pretty soon. So shout out to my guys, Jesse, Kieran, Kaio, and of course Chad, and definitely Jesse for sending over that track. That was very, very cool to be the first people to hear it. So shout out to The Failsafe with another track. Let's go to the chat here quickly before we get this party restarted. Winston Wolf says the consult is great. It's like having a custom TSR episode starring you. Abram Outlaw is late. No big deal. Captain Crunch 420 says, if you can push through mud, you can fuck through blood. Wow. Jesus Christ. Oh wow, the period jokes are loud and clear here, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh wow. Kevin Ibanez says, I heard women love getting fucked on their period. Some do, most don't. I don't care. Dude, if I want to fuck, I'm going to fuck. That's just all there is to it. I'm on my period. All right, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Oh, okay. Fuck it. I'll take it out. Hot Dog in a Hallway is the name of a NOFX song. Wow. Hot Dog in a Hallway. Fucking hell, man. Some of these bitches feel that way. That is for sure. That is for sure. Okay, let's continue with the fourth advantage, the fourth pro, the fourth benefit of dating older women. They seem to have a little bit more intelligence. Now, this is another byproduct of experience. They've been around longer, they've seen more, they've learned more, so they probably know more. A little more mature. A little more mature. Now, they're still women, guys. They're overgrown children. Remember, women grow old, but they never grow up. But the older they get, at least older women, at least they have some basic knowledge, right? They didn't grow up in the smartphone age, right? So you can have an intelligent conversation with an older woman. Not that this is a requirement, but it is nice. If a woman is 250 pounds and a world-class conversationalist, I really don't give a shit. I'll converse with you until I gotta go, but I'm not trying to fuck your personality. I'd rather fuck a hot airhead than an intelligent fatty. Again, I refer to my ex kind of girlfriend, Chrissy in Vegas. Smoking hot, huge fake tits, long black hair. Guys, she was as dumb as a cardboard box, man. Like I had to sit there and explain the government to this woman. Like we're sitting there laying in bed. I don't even think we're laying in bed. I think we were in my living room, and I was on my laptop. I think I was actually working on a Return of Kings article, and I think I had Fox News on, and something was happening in some third world country. So she's like, I don't understand how these things happen. I said, understand how what things happen? I'm half paying attention because she's just running off at the mouth. I just don't understand how all of this unrest happens in these countries and people shooting each other. And I'm like, well, these things happen, Chrissy. She's like, well, where are the cops? And I'm like, cops? Like, this is a third world country. And she looked at me like she didn't understand what a third world country is. I said, wait a minute. I said, hold on. I said, you do understand that not every country has police officers, right? She still looked confused. And then it dawned on me. She didn't know what government was. She didn't know what the function of government was. So I had to literally take her through step by step. I said, okay, Chrissy, if I go outside, all right, if I get on the Las Vegas Strip in my car and I drive 100 miles an hour right down the strip, what's going to happen? She's like, okay, well, cops are going to pull you over. They're going to apprehend you. I said, okay. Do cops work for free? Well, of course not, she says. I said, well, who do you think pays the cops? And she said, the city. I said, right. And who pays the city? Her eyes got very round. I said, why do we get charged an extra 17 cents for a bag of chips? Now we didn't have any food. We didn't have any food tax or income tax in Nevada, right? But I had to explain the taxes and all that. So finally she got it. I said, yes, the reason why third world countries are in a constant state of unrest is because there's no government. That's why. People aren't going to work for free. I could not believe I had to explain this to her. I explained the basics and she still looked confused. It was unbelievable. You never have to do that with most older women. There are some older women who are airheads, but Jesus fucking Christ, you almost never have to do that with them. Listen, there are a lot of hot girls out there, but hot girls aren't intelligent because they don't have to be intelligent. Dude, Chris has been beautiful all her life. She's 26, 27 now. She's probably still hot. Guess what? Until she hits the wall, she's not going to really have to be smart. She can get whatever she wants for being young and dumb and hot. And last I checked, according to her, she said she was pregnant. So she's in real trouble. Anyway, older women know that their options are limited. So they have to develop themselves in other ways. This is just how it goes. And developing themselves in other ways means sometimes tapping into that intelligence so that you can have a conversation of meaning-ish, a conversation of meaning with a man of value. This is how this goes. Number 5, the fifth advantage to dating older women is older women have more money and they're more financially responsible. Now, older women, again, they're older, so they're a little further along in their careers and their jobs, so there's more earning potential. They're still financially irresponsible, but the older they get, the more they learn. They become more financially responsible as time goes on, right? So at 23 years old, she thinks to herself, oh, I'm going to buy the hot new iPhone, blah, 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 blah. At 43, she's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't pay $1,100 for a phone. Maybe I shouldn't buy $10 Starbucks drinks twice a day, 6 days a week. They make subtle changes and they become responsible. Here's the benefit. If she has her own money, she likely doesn't view you as an ATM. The only time an older woman, a hot older woman, would view you as an ATM is if you're worth 7 figures. That's it. But none of us in here are worth 7 figures. That's just all there is to it. So listen, she probably makes more money, right? She probably has more money to her name than younger women. Older women don't require you to pay for everything. They're not going to require you to shower them with gifts. They pick up the tab quite a bit because they enjoy your company. They like doing that. There are exceptions, but I haven't met one. All older women usually require to get good treatment is just dick and maybe 10 minutes of company at a time. Now, Devin, she makes great money. So when we first started seeing each other, it was clear that she liked me for what I was, not what I had, right? She never hesitated to treat me, and even now, she still pays for dinner sometimes. I make the rule. She's like, hey, let's eat out tonight. All right, cool. We're going to go to XYZ restaurant. By the way, your idea, your dime. Yes, Devin is still a woman, and she can be very financially irresponsible at times, of course, because she's a woman. But the fact that she makes good money because she's got over a decade's worth of experience in her field, that is a big-time benefit for sure. The last and final benefit of dating older women is that they are much more appreciative. Why? Well, because sexual market value-wise, they're on the back nine, and they know it. They're not young and hot anymore, guys. Yes, they do have options, but they know that their sexual market value goes down with each passing day. So think with a high-value guy, if they actually happen to find one, they're much more appreciative because they know they're with a guy who could fuck younger women. But he chose her, at least in the short term, and they appreciate it. That gives them sexual validation. Even older women I told that we are nothing but fuck buddies, dude, told them straight up, we are nothing but fuck buddies. They still worked hard to get my attention. They all treated me well. Do you need a Coke? Do you need Coke? Do you need a beer? Can I get you anything? Their time is precious. Their time with you is precious, and they treasure that time. So they want to make the best of it. They treat you better. Older women treat you better because they appreciate being in the presence of a high-value male. They don't get that. They don't get it that much anymore. When they were in their 20s, they were around high-value guys all the time. They took it for granted. But now that she's 38, 39 years old, it's not around so much. So she's definitely going to appreciate it more. And the reason they appreciate it is because they know that they're a few short years from being invisible to men. All right, let's check the chat here. Okay, Vanta Black. I just saw something. Who the fuck is Vanta Black? I just saw Vanta Black, and for whatever reason, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Vanta Black. Off topic. How does one stop exhibiting thirsty behaviors when said one is thirsty as fuck? Going on 2 years, yes, I know suicide is an option. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. Quit attention whoring. I'm out of here. Fuck out of here. You're gone, Vanta Black. Off topic. How do you stop exhibiting thirsty behaviors when one is thirsty? Here's a thought. DonovanSharpe.com, man. Like, guys, listen, man. I don't mind answering basic questions, but remedial questions like that, get the fuck out of here. And then you wanted to throw in the suicide. Dude, fuck you, man. Get out of here. Fucking idiot. Oh, look at that. BK from the Rockies beat me to it. Told him to go to my website and get a console. Yeah, no shit. Super Cocogen 916 says raspberry eclair in full effect. Fucking hell. Some dude asked me would I eat if she was on her period. Nigga, I don't eat pussy, period. That's all there is to it. Winston Wolf says she was like, which world is Earth? Yo. Chrissy was, dude, and I'm not one to say, well, she's not the sharpest tool in this. No, Chrissy was dumb as fuck, dude. Dude, she is as dumb as drywall. Like, this bitch was so stupid. The one thing that she was extremely intelligent on was diet and fitness. Dude, she could be she's not officially accredited. The bitch could be a dietitian and she could be a personal trainer. The bitch knew how to stay in shape. Like, her diet was on point, and it definitely showed in her physique for real. Outside of diet and exercise, dude, she didn't know shit. Dude, if you had told her that we were in New Mexico, because there's a Las Vegas in New Mexico, she probably would have believed it. The bitch was, oh my God, she was so fucking stupid. Ah, God damn. Like, this bitch used to just give me, I used to have to explain everything to her. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, like I'm starting to get a headache thinking about it. Oh, fucking sweet mercy. And now some dude has made the egregious mistake of knocking her up. Now she's about to have a stupid kid. Oh, fuck. And the reason why I actually reached out to her is because she did a Facebook video. Like, you know, they do these Facebook or YouTube videos of these skits and guys and girls and interactions between men and women. And she did a Facebook, I forgot what channel it was on. But I looked at it, I was like, holy fucking shit, it's fucking Chrissy. Like, I went through it frame by frame. I'm like, yeah, that was definitely her. So I shot her a text. She's like, yeah, that's me, blah, 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 blah. Then she starts talking about our, I was like, all right, block her. Abram Outlaw says Kellyanne is an airhead. Abram Outlaw, you said Kellyanne is an airhead. Let me ask you something, Abram Outlaw. Do you hate Donald Trump? I want to know. I want you to answer me two questions, Abram. I don't want to get into this. I know. Okay, but I don't want to get into this. But again, Kellyanne Conway is an airhead. That is the statement of a potential fake ass pro-black. So I need to know two questions. I need to know if you hate Donald Trump and who did you vote for in the 2008 election. The reason I ask these things is that Kellyanne Conway is not an airhead. Donald Trump doesn't hire airheads unless he has fucking said airheads. See, Stormy Daniels, other prostitutes, other bitches that he's fucking. So I need to know those two questions. And then I'm going to put it to the jury to find out if Abram Outlaw is a fake ass pro-black. Here we go. Say, yes, he hates Donald Trump. Who did you vote for in the 2008 and 2000 and oh God, I can't do the math. In the 2008 and the 2012 presidential elections? I will wait on that. Our Unplug says, Donovan, should you fight over one of your plates? I'm just going to let my silence answer that question. I don't want to be an asshole, but that is that's an unintelligent question. No, you shouldn't fight over your plates. No, Abram Outlaw is not a troll, but Abram is showing that he is a fake ass pro-black. I hate Trump because he doesn't care about the country. Oh, no. See, now I'm going to get off on a tangent. Oh, my sweet mother of God. You know what Abram Outlaw sounds like? He sounds like the Cleveland fans back in 2010 when LeBron announced to the world that he was taking his talent to South Beach, right? All the Cleveland fans burned his jersey. Why are you burning LeBron's jersey? Why do you hate LeBron? Well, it's not that he left us. It's how he left us. We just don't like the way he did it. The 2010 Cleveland Cavaliers fans sound like the jaded boyfriend. You know what? I don't care that she dumped me. I just don't like the way she did it. No, it's not how she dumped you. It's that she dumped you. No man ever has said, you know what? Devin dumped my ass unceremoniously, but you know what? I'm going to stay on good terms with her because she handled that quite well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know what? I like the way she did that. No, of course not. Your reason that you hate Donald Trump is because he doesn't care about America? Just say you hate Donald Trump because A, he's white, and B, you think he's a racist. But if you're going to say you hate Donald Trump, just say you hate Donald Trump. Don't call Kellyanne Conway an airhead because you know goddamn well she's not an airhead. Trial is now in session. There is the case. My jurors. Oh, look at this. Look at all the investigation, dude. He's not qualified. Yeah, here we go. Fake ass. And where are all these investigations, Abram? Did you get this on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram? Right? I'm putting it to the jury. Guilty or not guilty? Is Abram Outlaw a fake ass pro-black. The TSR Towers jurors, you guys need to submit your votes. If it is a guilty verdict, I am timing you out for no less than 3 zillion seconds. I'm not going to ban you. Not going to ban you. But I'm going to time you out for the rest of the show. If you show your face, CNN, dude, the facts are there. Oh, wow. Because CNN is not a slanted network, right? Abram, listen, dude. If you hate Donald Trump because you hate white people, that's okay. This is a free country. But don't insult my intelligence by trying to roundabout tell me that you hate Donald Trump because you think he hate. Okay, so first it's he doesn't care about America, and now it's he's not qualified. Here we go. Mike shit. Wait, if you're not in the jury, don't. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, guys. All right. Everybody is saying he's guilty. Swade Senator, guilty. Kevin Ibanez, guilty. Sharpe Assist, guilty. Latino Manosphere, Armando Moreno, guilty. Guilty from San Antonio, Texas. Yep. He said, come on, man. No, I'm coming with the verdict. He said it's all the above. And he is still trying to fight. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Abram. Dude, you're guilty as fuck, but it's all right. Listen, if you hate white people because you're black, that doesn't make you a fake-ass pro-black. What makes you a fake-ass pro-black is trying to disqualify white people and making us think that it's something else. If you hate Donald Trump because he's white, just say, you know what? I hate that racist cracker. Okay, cool, man. Cool. But don't tell me that Kellyanne Conway is an airhead. That's roundabout. That objection is overruled. The verdict is guilty. Abram Outlaw, you are here remanded from TSR Towers for the rest of the show. You are hereby remanded. He says, I don't hate white people. You are in contempt, Mr. Outlaw. You are in contempt. Court bailiff Armando Moreno, take him away. You are in contempt. Order. You are in contempt of court. Get him out of here. Abram Outlaw is guilty of being a fake-ass pro-black. Time his ass out of here. All right. I hate to have to do this, but listen, this is the court of Donovan Sharpe, and I do not take too kindly to fake-ass pro-black-ass niggas in here making statements like that. Appreciate that, Armando. Get him the fuck out of here. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's continue. And by the way, if you are a member of the TSR STFU, you just missed a really good segment there in the broadcast. You guys listening to this now, you guys don't hear all the bullshit that happens. You guys pay $10 a month so you don't have to hear me run my mouth. You want to hear me run my mouth on this one. That was really, really fucking good. We just threw out a fake-ass pro-black. Anyway, let's give you what you paid for. We have talked about the benefits of dating older women, but now we're going to talk about some of the drawbacks, some of the not so great benefits of dating older women. Let's start with number one, man. What's obvious? Their bodies are not as tight. In that episode, The Cougar Myth, I also pointed that out. Their bodies just aren't as tight. Like I said at the top of this episode, Devin's body is still unbelievably tight, even though she's in her mid-30s. But again, she is the exception. She's not special, but she is the exception. And for those of you out here who think that I might actually think that my girlfriend is a unicorn, I can assure you that I do not. Yes, Devin has qualities that I like, but I never take for granted that she could go feral at any time for any reason. She was on the cock carousel out here just like everybody else. You don't think I know she's got a high notch count? You don't think I know she's fucked over a lot of dudes in the past? You don't think I know what she used to get up to in her 20s? There's nothing special about Devin. She simply decided that I, Donovan Sharpe, was worth committing to and did what was necessary to secure my commitment. And trust me when I tell you, she worked her sweet little ass off for that commitment, and she continues to do so to this day. She means a lot to me, there's no doubt about it, but she is not a unicorn, nor will I treat her as such. Anyway, older women are just not as youthful. Their bodies are not as youthful. There is a world of difference between fucking a 26-year-old and fucking a 46-year-old. Obviously, 46 is way past the wall, but the fact remains is that one of the drawbacks of dating older women, their bodies aren't as tight. Their tits aren't as perky. This is just how it goes. Dude, I swear to God, man, like, and again, yeah, I'm going to brag on my girl here a little bit. Devin still has these big perky tits. She's 35. She's got these big perky tits. I cannot explain it. I can't explain it. The second disadvantage to dating older women, they usually have children. Now, Devin is another exception to this rule. She is one of two older women that I have, actually one of three older women that I have dated exclusively who didn't have kids when I met them. But again, they're the exceptions. Guys, guess what? The good-looking older women, they weren't chaste versions in their 20s. They were out there fucking everybody. Most of them eventually get married. Eventually, she has kids. The older she is, the more likely it is that she'll have children. Guys, again, this is just a byproduct of time. She's been around longer. She's fucked more guys. She's more likely to have children. That's all there is to it. Number 3, the third disadvantage, con, to dating older women. Remember that appreciation that we talked about in terms of the pros? Well, that appreciation could be desperation disguised as appreciation. Shout out to HS Lee 169 with the $5 contribution. Shout out to Cougars with no kids. Anyway, a woman's end game, no matter what, is always a relationship. Always. Even if she says she just wants the dick. Even if she tells you she only wants the dick. Even if she tells you it's all good, nothing but sex, there's no feelings. In the back of their minds, women know they want a relationship. If she likes you enough, if you spend enough time with her, if you fuck her good, eventually she's going to want you all to herself. She's going to want a relationship with you. She's going to want exclusivity. Now, she might be appreciative, but she might also be desperate. Gentlemen, I've had tires slashed. I've had windows broken. Dude, I had sugar in my gas tank, okay? I actually caught the bitch. This bitch was like 44, 45 years old. She treated me well, and dude, she was a goddamn smoke show. Jesus fucking Christ. This chick was hot. The typical hot redheaded MILF. Dude, oh my God. Honestly, probably some of the best I've ever had in my life. And she liked me a lot. But when I cut the cord, she went fucking crazy. She went crazy. So her appreciation was appreciation until I cut her loose. Then that turned to desperation and, of course, neuroticism. Let's go back to the chat. I actually saw an interesting question here. Kevin Ibanez wants to know, do cougars last long during sex? Dude, women don't last long during sex. Kevin. Cougars don't last long during sex, dude. They lay there and get fucked. Women can get fucked for hours, right? Yeah, listen, I guess what you're saying is, do they tire out? No, women like to fuck. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Lorenzo Davis says he was found guilty like El Chapo. El Chapo. Smart RN says Maga, he guilty. Maga, he's guilty. Ryan Sullivan says, is Ivanka Trump a cougar? How old is Ivanka Trump? Ooh, you guys just gave me a good idea. Oh, you gave me a good idea. I need a gavel. Devin, if you're watching, Devin, I need you to order me a gavel. I need you to order me a gavel. I like that. I like it. Order. Court is now in session. Can't stand niggas like that. Kellyanne is an airhead. No, she's not, you fucking idiot. The fuck out of here. And you know she's not an airhead. I hate Donald Trump. If you hate Donald Trump, just say hate Donald Trump because he's white and people say he's a racist. Don't give me this. The research is out there. It's on CNN. Yeah, CNN is right down the middle, right? They clearly in Donald. Get the fuck out of here. Most niggas get their news from echo chambers. I need to know how old Ivanka Trump is. Super Cocogen 916 says Obama didn't do anything for black people for both of his terms, especially for black men. Did he light up the White House in red, black, and green? Nope, he did not. Absolutely. Listen, man, I don't have any ill will against Obama. I didn't vote for him either time. He wasn't a bad president, but he wasn't a very good one either. That's my stance. That's my stance. Ooh, Ryan Sullivan says, which political figures would you bang? I'd bang Sarah Palin. I'd bang Michelle Bachmann. That's it. That's it. Those are the only two. Sarah Palin, Michelle Bachmann. Kyle Mitchell says 46 is under the wall. God damn. Kyle's a goddamn savage tonight. Woo! Dennis in Denver says one con of dating an older woman is that they are not available all the time. They have working kids. That's a good thing. If you're only fucking a woman, you don't need her to be available all the time. That's a good thing. Dennis in Denver says another one, she will out her kids ahead of you. You are not a menopause virgin. Dennis, I think you're mistaking MILFs or cougars for single moms, right? If you're dating a woman who's in her 40s, her kids are teenagers or they're grown. If you're fucking a 43-year-old woman, let's say she had a kid at 21, right? She had a kid at 21, do the math. She's got an 18-year-old kid. That kid's on autopilot. He's in high school. He's smoking weed. He's getting ready to go off to college. No. Every older woman that I ever fucked, they were always available because their kids were grown. This is how this works. Yes, I do need a gavel. Damn. Sean C says Domino or Sweet and Low? Domino. Definitely Domino. Yes, Ivanka Trump is a smoke show. She's 37. Is she a cougar? Oh, yeah. She's a cougar. No, see, I don't know. Are cougars over 40? I don't know. Ivanka Trump is not a young spring chicken. Armando Moreno says, Donovan, I knew there was something up with that dude, hence why I asked if he was a troll. Yeah, listen, Abram's in here a lot, right? But I don't listen, just because you're a fake-ass pro-black doesn't mean that I don't like you. I don't mind fake-ass pro-blacks who watch my show. Just keep your fake-ass pro-black ass to yourself. Sharpe Assist says we need a Judge Judy into clip. Oh, my God. The chick in Hawaii is running for president. Jesus, fuck. You know what? I'm running for president. Fuck it. Oh, apparently Alexandria Cortez is 29 and she's got nice tits. Okay. All right. Yeah, isn't that Alexandria Cortez or Ocasio or something like that? Lorenzo Davis says, what about Michelle Obama? Would you bang her? No. Dude, Michelle Obama will kick my ass. Have you seen the traps on that bitch? Hell no. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. NYKia31 says, all these women think they are going to be like Jennifer Aniston. There's just one problem with that. They cannot afford HGH. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I got Devin on HGH now so I can preserve that hot body of hers. The rest of the drawbacks to dating older women, and we close out the show when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
TSR Live with Donovan Sharpe is brought to you by Tactical Soap, which will take your game to the next level. Get her number, then get her home. Buy Tactical Soap through Donovan's affiliate link on donovansharpe.com. Use promo code Donovan to get 10% off. Tactical Soap. The Donovan Sharpe mobile app is finally here. You can schedule and pay for consultations, buy TSR merchandise, read Donovan's books, make donations, and much more. And you can do it all right from the app. The Donovan Sharpe mobile app is available to patrons only. You won't find it at the App Store, the Google Play Store, or anywhere else. Get your hands on the first and only mobile app in Manosphere history. Download the Donovan Sharpe mobile app today.
Get your official TSR gear at the Donovan Sharpe merchandise store. T-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and much more. New styles and items are added every month. You can look good and support the show by repping TSR Towers. Go to DonovanSharpe.com/merch, or you can buy TSR gear right from the Donovan Sharpe mobile app. You are listening to TSR Live with Donovan Sharpe, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. It is Tuesday, February 12th, 2019. Be sure to follow, add, and like me on Facebook and Twitter. Patrons, you guys can follow me on Instadon, which is on the Donovan Sharpe mobile app. Now, before we get into the last three cons, court is now in session. Order in the court. Nig Tao says, Jennifer Aniston isn't all that hot. Nig Tao, you stand accused of being meathead red pill guy, but I need some information from you, Nig Tao. So Jennifer Aniston isn't all that hot. Let me ask you a question, Nig Tao. Would you fuck Jennifer Aniston? Would you have sexual intercourse with Jennifer Aniston? If she was in your bedroom right now? Order in the court. I need answers. Nig Tao, who makes the assertion that Jennifer Aniston isn't that hot, I'd like to know if you would fuck her. I'd like to know if you would fuck her. If Nig Tao does not answer the question in the next 30 seconds, here we go. He says, yes, but that doesn't make her hot. Order. Nig Tao stands accused of being meathead red pill guy. So Nig Tao says, just because I fuck her doesn't make her hot. Okay. If that's what you think, so she's not that hot, but you'd still fuck her, right? So what you're trying to do, and when I say meathead red pill guy, you're the guy who sees a 10 and says she's not that hot. No, Jennifer Aniston is not a 10. But Jennifer Aniston is still hot. No, she doesn't look like she did back in the early 90s, but she's still a goddamn smoke show. Nig Tao says, I'm a meathead, but not red pill so much. Oh, is that right? Well, then, Nig Tao, you got to get the... No, wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Almost let my craziness get the better of me. Nig Tao, that's a confession. He says, I'm a meathead. So that's a confession. So Nig Tao now stands guilty by virtue of confession. Nig Tao, you are hereby not banned. Okay, you are hereby timed out for the remainder of the show. Time out, Nig Tao. Nig Tao says, dude, there are chicks hotter than Jennifer Aniston. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. There are many women hotter than Jennifer Aniston. That's not the point. You would fuck her. You know Jennifer Aniston is hot. Let me ask you another. Well, actually, he's not going to get the chance to. Nig Tao is the guy, when a bunch of guys say, oh, I'd fuck her, she's hot. He's the guy, I don't think so. See, Nig Tao would have us believe that his sexual tastes are so much more exquisite. There's not a man on the face of this earth that wouldn't stick his cock in Jennifer Aniston. And by saying that she's not that hot, that's not the point. You'd fuck her. Any woman that you would ever fuck, you would never say, she's not that hot. She's pretty, but she's not that hot. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody buys the fact that you are sexually selective. I would never fuck you. I would fuck Jennifer Aniston, but that doesn't make her hot. I'd stick the tip in, but that's as far as I would go. Guilty. Get him out of here. Bailiff. Armando, get him out of here. This court is adjourned. Okay. Let us talk about the last three cons, the last three drawbacks, the last three not so great elements of dating MILFs, older women, hot moms, cougars, whatever we want to call them. Fuck. Number 4, older women are much more deceptive and far better liars. Once again, this is a time thing. They have more experience. Older women have more experience lying. They have more experience setting up lies. They have more experience cheating. Yes, older women have money. Yes, they're more financially responsible. Yes, they will suck the black off your dick. They're more pleasant to be around, but the flip side is that they are world-class liars. Now, don't get me wrong, 20, 21-year-olds, they will still lie and cheat. 40 and 41-year-olds, those girls have lied for 3 fucking decades. One woman that I used to date, she used to stick to the lies. She used to stick to them. She thought I would never find out. Her problem was that she talked too goddamn much. Half the lies she told me, I actually figured out within the first few months. Then she finally admitted, okay, I lied. You got me. She just talked too goddamn much. Number 5. Should be like a 4B, but women are much better cheaters. Oh my God, they're much better cheaters. Dude, older women know how not to get caught. They know how to cheat and get away with it. If you want to get serious, understand. If you want to get serious with an older woman, you need to understand older women are professional cheaters. Guys, they are professionals. They've got 2+ decades of doing this shit. Just because she's 41 does not mean she is not a branch swinger, gentlemen. They operate just like 20-year-olds. Guys think, man, I didn't see that coming. Like, what the fuck happened? Wait, you were dating Julie? Yeah, like Julie, I thought she didn't have time to play fucking games, and, she just dumped me out of the blue, and she's dating somebody else. Man, she's been fucking that dude for the last month and a half, brother. The older the woman, the better the cheater. Number 6, the 6th and final disadvantage, con, whatever, to dating older women is that they are much more entitled. Yes, they know that they are past the wall. Yes, that they know that they are on the back nine. They have less dating options. They're lower sexual market value. That doesn't mean they're not still entitled. Again, women grow old, but they never grow up. Their entitlement does not dwindle with age. Like I told that caller a little bit earlier, women are always the last to know that they've hit the wall. The only time a woman knows she's hit the wall is by prolonged, repeated rejection. Prolonged. The guy she used to be able to fuck, reject her for a solid year, then she starts to maybe understand, you know what? I may not look as good as I used to. Even after 6 months of rejection, prolonged, consistent rejection, she thinks she still got it. And there's all sorts of excuses. Maybe guys just don't want relationships right now. Maybe there's a dating app. Every excuse under the sun to deny the obvious. You are not attractive anymore, sweetheart. Or at least not as attractive as you were. Eventually, it's going to hit her like a ton of bricks. And a lot of times, it takes a dude just telling her straight up, look, sweetheart, you're just too old. I don't date women your age. I just don't do it. But because they know that they're past the wall, but just because they know that they're past the wall, that doesn't mean they're not entitled. Again, dude, she's been eye-fucked by every person with a dick and balls since the age of 16 years old or even younger. So the average 45-year-old woman who's good-looking, she's got 3 decades of men fawning over her. Guys, that's how it is. You think you're just going to, get the draws if you just walk up and say hello? Fuck no. No. She's not going to say to herself, you know what? I'm just going to lower my standards because I'm 45. No, they're not doing that. They still require game. I'm going to give you a bonus con. Number 7. Older women have a hardened exterior. They are bitter and very sullen. Again, Devin happens to be the exception to the rule. I don't know how this is. Devin still has a twinkle in her eye. I don't know how it is. She acts like a teenager around me. She's all touchy-feely and, oh, I love you, and no. It's annoying sometimes, but it's a good problem to have. But again, hardened exterior, the bitter, the sullen, that's time. They've had they've had a few kids, maybe a divorce or two, but they're not married or in a relationship, and they are pissed. Most high-value men look at older women as temporary fuck toys until they can find a younger, hotter girl to try to commit to. These bitches were sluts all through their 20s. They had one-night stands, unprotected sex with DJs, have had abortions, they devalued themselves, they've had threesomes. All of this makes them bitter. They don't trust anybody. They have that 1,000 cock stares. Younger girls are still young and hot. Yeah, they're sluts, but they still have that youthful exuberance. They still have that glow. They still have that innocence because they think they have all the time in the world. Until, of course, they're on the carousel long enough to have the innocence literally fucked out of them. So what if I'm not married at 26 years old? She thinks I'm going to be young and hot forever, so I'll just take my time. They're blissfully ignorant. Time is just a construct. She's 26. The world is on my size. Before she knows it, 10 years and 2 abortions later, she's got that same look on her face that jaded older women have that she used to make fun of. Yes, older women are more pleasant to be around, but a lot of times, like I said, it's just desperation to keep you around. Make no mistake about the fact that she is probably hiding that bitterness. Now, the benefits of dating, or the drawbacks of dating older women, can be mitigated if she has enough qualities that elevate your life. Unfortunately, most older women don't have enough qualities to keep a quality man around. All right, let's hit the chat here one more time before we close this motherfucker out. Yeah, do the book at his ass. Dude, I swear to God, I hate motherfuckers that tell me that good-looking girls, oh, she's not hot. Get out of here. Yeah, I'd fuck her, but she's not hot. He's the guy who says a hot girl has to be a 10. So if she's a 9, she's not hot. Dude, I've seen 7s that were hot. Shout out to Freelance Running with the $5 contributions. It's a great show, Donovan. It's been fun, but I got to run. Again, congrats on the app. Appreciate that. Get your hands on that mobile app, guys. It's a game changer. Mr. Jackson is bailiff number 2, says, all rise. Department 1 of the Red Pill District Court is now in session. Judge Donovan Sharpe presiding. Please be seated. I like that. That's good. I might have to come up with a sound effect for that. I might have to do that. Because I hate motherfuckers that come in here trying to fake the funk. So what that she's 5'3", 105 pounds, has size D tits that stick straight up when she lays down, and has long blonde hair. Doesn't mean she's hot. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Give me a break. HS Lee 169 says, example of an older woman branch swinging. They branch swing just like younger women. Thunny H says, the better your looks, the less game you need. Negative. That's a negative. You see, the better you look, the more opportunities you get. Listen, being a good-looking guy will get you a lot of opportunities. That doesn't mean it gets you pussy. And even if it gets you pussy, when she figures out that you're just a sheep in wolf's clothing, in other words, you are a gilded alpha, you're not really an alpha male, you just look like one, she's going to be up out of there. Thony or Tony H, don't allow yourself to be lazy like that. Thony or Tony, I don't know how you pronounce that. Don't let yourself be lazy. Well, if you look good, you don't need game. No, that is a negative. That is dude. Oh my God, dude, I have fucked so many girls who have like these Adonis looking boyfriends. They don't have game. They don't have game. Antonio Catan says going mode 1 with MILFs saves time. Absolutely. Aunt James says I have a few MILFs at my job. I would slay, but I'd rather keep my job. David Thompson says nothing but the truth being spoken. I've experienced them all. Thank God I'm Red Pill and I see it for what it is. Much appreciated. No problem. Appreciate that. R Plug says how to prevent yourself from getting attached. Well, easy. You fuck other girls. To keep yourself from being attached to one woman, you fuck other women. Listen, when you fuck one woman exclusively over an extended period of time, guys, we're human. We are going to catch feelings. Right? I have exclusively fucked Devin for a year and a half. I'm attached. This is how this goes. This doesn't mean that I won't walk the fuck up out of here if I need to, but this is just what happens. Fuck multiple women. If you fuck multiple women, it's much more difficult to catch feelings for multiple women. If one acts up, you go fuck the other. It's Red Pill 101. Abu Zakaria says, what's up, Donovan? Do you come back to the Brother Pill? I might drop in and make an appearance on the Brother Pill. I might make a cameo. Ryan Sullivan says Hollywood actors are like television doctors. I'm not an alpha, but I play one on television, right? So long to Chase Rubidoo. He's got to go. Great show today, guys. Great show today. We $10 in contributions. Shout out to HS Lee, 169 with the $5 contribution. Shout out to Freelance Ronan with the $5 contribution. Absolutely. Put a couple of guys in the TSR jail. Game Warden says MILF equals mud shark in left field. Yeah, listen. Older, good-looking women? Yeah, they start fucking niggas, y'all. They start fucking niggas. Listen, there are a lot of young, hot white girls who just don't fuck black guys. But if they're unmarried and they know that they're never going to get married to a high-value guy, yeah, they come over to the dark side. This is what happens. This is what happens. Yeah, again, great show as always. I don't know when the Brother Pill is going to be on, but yeah, I'm going to make a cameo out there definitely sooner than later. That's going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Be sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter, become a patron, and download the mobile app. Be sure to go to donovansharp.com or patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe for all the extras. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.